The relationship between the legislature and the executive is one of the key defining characteristics of the functioning of any political system. It is central to the development of every political system. Legislative quality is complex, depending on a wide range of formal and informal practices. This is because the success of every administration depends on the visionary leaders coupled with quality legislation passed by the legislative arm.
We believe that as people that have understanding as a party, and also as people that are respectful to our party and our leaders,
we are mostly on the same page with the executive arm. Not because we are surrogates, not because we are sycophants, not because we are stooges, not because we are puppets, but we have one goal, and that goal is people.
Record have shown that the Chief Assembly has passed the highest number of bills and motions. So, as I've said earlier on, what stabilized the Assembly is the person, the kind of person that lead the Assembly.
With the lifespan of the 5th Nasarawa State House of Assembly gradually coming to an end, the far-reaching decisions taken by the Assembly in the past 4 years under the leadership of the Speaker, Right Honorable Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi, will remain evergreen in the annals of political history of the state.
This 3 and almost 10 months that we have been with Speaker Balarabe Abdullahi, it has been a wonderful experience. He has been able to manage the Assembly very well, carry everybody along, except if you say you are going to be rebellious. The way he has been acting, the way he has been conducting the affairs of the Assembly, as if he was once a member of the State House of Assembly.
When you are talking of the leadership of the Assembly, the first person you mentioned is the Speaker. I think the 5th Assembly of Nasarawa State has recorded a very stabilized Assembly because of the humility, simplicity of the Speaker, who is Right Honorable Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi.
Having emerged as a first-timer, there are certain rules and regulations, house rules, that recognizes ranking members to get to this position. But we stood our ground because at that time we have only 2 ranking members. As at that time, that's Moskobala Moskolo and Tonkotunda. And the rest of the ranking members were from PDP. So we decided that yes, there should be an election, and he won the election. And since he won the election, there has never been a time where we have any problem between the party and the State Assembly.
Compared with the turbulent 4th Assembly, the outgoing 5th Assembly was peaceful, stable, and conducted its affairs with less friction with the other 2 arms of government. On the other hand, the previous Assembly was mostly characterized by instability and a rancorous altercation with the executive of government.
In fact, what came to my mind first is to see how I can cement that relationship between the legislature and the executive, and of course among we members of the Assembly, because the Assembly was characterized by a lot of controversy, as you rightly said, during the 4th Assembly. So it now behooves on me to see how I can build trust between the executive and the legislature, because if we must succeed as a legislature, then it's therefore very, very important to partner between the executive and the legislature, because we are 2 representatives of our people, and our people are desirous of development. Ours as a legislature is to make laws for good governance. So if we must see to the development of our various constituencies. There is the need we should work in synergy with the executive arm of government. And I thank God, members of the 5th Assembly were people who are matured in thinking, who are also desirous of development in their constituency. So we talk to ourselves that what happened during the 4th Assembly, we should keep it behind us and see how we can work with the executive.
The 5th Assembly, under Right Honorable Balarabe, was able to strike a balance with the two other arms of government, facilitating for the executive arm to deliver dividends of democracy to the people. Most significantly, Speaker Balarabe was able to chart an unprecedented course in the history of the legislature, having passed into law 37 bills, mostly executive bills, as well as 81 resolutions.
The way he has been acting, the way he has been conducting the affairs, as if he was once a member of the Senate. Within the smallest possible time, he has mastered the art of presiding the assembly. He has mastered the art of legislative business.
He learned fast. Honestly, I admire his zeal.
He has done so much. If not for his kind of leadership, I don't think we will be able to achieve what we have achieved in the 5th Assembly. Let me put the record very straight. The Nasarawa House Assembly, the 5th Assembly, passed the highest number of bills since the inception of the Assembly. And this is because of the peaceful atmosphere, the cooperation, that the simplicity of the Speaker. He never takes himself to be a leader, rather a colleague. Despite that the Speaker is a house of equal. But when you're a Speaker, sometimes one can say, I'm the leader. But Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi never say, I'm the leader, I'm your colleague. And in every issue that will come to the bonnet of the Assembly, he always say, let the majority take the day.
Balarabe, who represents Umma Shauja constituency, has a robust legislative experience garnered over the years, an ability to maintain peace, aside his intimidating legislative acumen, has tremendously assisted in creating the enabling environment for legislative business and successes. Balarabe could be counted as one of the luckiest Nigerian politicians, given his political antecedents, even as he is a man with professional sagacity, immense insight, and enormous intellectual acumen. He is an astute administrator to the core.
The institution brought us together. So, one, I tried as much as possible for us to understand ourselves and also to have one single goal. What is that goal? To ensure that our people gets that dividend of democracy. So, and I thank God, my people were so understanding and they work in harmony with understanding with me and indeed the executive arm of government. I can assure you that is what informed the achievement we have recorded as members of the Assembly in the 5th Assembly. I thank God today, anywhere I go, people are, continue to show our praises on members of the 5th Assembly. That we have brought sanity into the system, and we know that sanity has been achieved in that arm of government through working together as brothers, working together as colleagues, working together as friends. That is the magic we use in ensuring that we achieve a lot for that institution and indeed to our people.
He clearly stands out and has what it takes to continue in line with the tenets of democracy. He has the clout, maturity, experience, temperance, exposure, and the requisite parliamentary skills to lead a focused, progressive, and development-minded house.
I am supporting Honorable Balarabe Abdullahi to be the Speaker of the 6th Assembly.
The Right Honorable Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi has assumed the speakership. If that is done, I want to assure you that the sky is going to be the limit for the achievement, the development, progress in Nasarawa State.
So I think the respect that we all as an assembly owe him is to allow him to continue as a speaker.
I endorse him. I personally endorse him, and we endorse him as the Speaker of the 6th Assembly.
Now, with almost 22 members out of the 24 members endorsing him for continuity, it is sure that Nasarawa State will witness yet another robust and vibrant assembly for purposeful development. The lawmakers should not think twice in taking their decision about the person of Right Honorable Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi as their pilot in the 6th Nasarawa State House of Assembly.
The interest of all of us is to take Nasarawa State to the higher level.